Hi guys, Adam from TriManual here. In this video we're going to take a look at 3 different types of single arm drills for front crawl and why these are great for working on your stroke. Okay guys, so single arm, or simply swimming with one arm, is a great way to work on many things in your front crawl stroke. It can teach us how to balance properly, it can teach us how to rotate properly, it will ensure that we're working on getting a good pull on both arms individually, and it will also help with our coordination while we're swimming. For all these single arm drills, if you're advanced, I would recommend doing them without fins, and if you class yourself as a beginner or intermediate, definitely use fins so you can focus on doing the drill correctly. In this video, we're going to take a look at 3 different types of single arm drills. We're going to start with the easiest and build our way up to the hardest. Okay, let's take a look. Okay guys, so the first single arm drill we're going to do is called single arm 1. For this, if you're using your left arm, you'll be breathing to the left, and if you're using your right arm, you'll be breathing to the right, and your spare arm is going to be streamlined, nice, straight out in front of you. Let's take a look at how to do it. So for single arm number 1, if we're swimming using our left arm, like the swimmer in this example, we're going to breathe to the left, the same as the stroking arm. Our right arm is going to remain straight out in front the whole time during the drill. Our swimmers using fins on this. If you're intermediate or beginner, I would recommend using fins. If you're advanced, with or without is absolutely fine. So right arm stays straight out in front. We're using the left arm and we're breathing to the left. I would recommend breathing every other stroke during this. So that's 1 with our head down and then 1 when we're turning to breathe. Okay, next we're going to look at single arm number 2. This is exactly the same. We're still breathing to the left if we're using our left arm, or we're still breathing to the right if we're using our right arm. The only difference is we're going to move our resting arm from out in front to by our side. This is slightly more difficult. Let's take a look. So for single arm number 2, we're in exactly the same position. If we're using our left arm, like the swimmer in this example, we will be breathing to the left like so. The only difference is that our resting arm that we're not using is kept tight by our side in a streamlined position. Again, you can do this with or without fins, depending on your ability. And the only difference between single arm number 1 and single arm number 2 is that our arm is now by our side rather than out in front. Okay guys, and finally we're going to look at the most difficult of single arm drills, which is called unco. For this we're going to change the breathing side. So if you're swimming with your left arm, you'll be breathing to the right, and if you're swimming with your right arm, you'll be breathing to the left. Your spare arm that you're not using will stay straight by your side. This is quite a difficult drill, so feel free to use fins if you're a beginner. Let's take a look at how to do unco. Okay, so the third single arm drill, single arm unco, which stands for uncoordinated, is definitely the most challenging of the 3. So if we're using our right arm, like the swimmer in this example, we're going to be breathing to the left. So opposite side to the arm that you are using. The arm you're not using is still going to stay the same by your side, so similar to single arm number 2. In this one, it's great for working on rotation because our right arm is coming over the top of the water and we have to force ourselves to rotate to take that breath on the left hand side. Again, you can do this with fins if you're a beginner or intermediate, or if you're advanced you can try doing it without fins. And like I said before, the spare arm is just going to stay nice and relaxed and tight by your side, and breathe into the opposite side to the arm that we're using. Thanks for watching, guys. To see more of our content, visit TriManual.com, follow us on social media, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Happy training!